In this video, I'm going to show you 5 solo squash drills for competitive club players that mostly focus on changing the direction of the ball. I'll perform the basic version as well as variations and progressions, and I'll also explain how they'll help you in match situations. Some of these drills won't be new, but I'm pretty sure that there's at least one that will be completely new, and I call that the figure of 4. I don't think most of these drills are particularly difficult, but there was one that was crazy hard for me, and I'm almost a little embarrassed to show you my attempts at it, so I'm curious to know whether you'll do better than I did. Anyway, let's get started.
Drill 1 is walking side to sides. It's easy enough for most people to do, but the key is to be able to control the ball so that you only need to take small steps forward or backward. To move forward, you need to make contact ever so slightly late. This will direct the ball away from you. Make sure you watch the ball hit your strings and focus on the point of contact. When you get to the back wall, make contact with the ball ever so slightly early, and this will direct the ball back towards you, meaning you need to walk backwards slowly. This drill's real match benefit comes from being able to direct the ball away from you, which is very important in rallying up and down the walls. The progression for this is to perform it on the volley, which is quite a jump in skill level, so don't worry if you can't do it the first few times you try. Drill 2 is the much loved figure of 8. Let's start with the ball's flight path to ensure there are no assumptions. Shown here is the ideal path, and as you will see from my actual shot's path, it does vary. In case you didn't know, you now know why this drill is called the figure of 8 and sometimes the butterfly. Start with the bounce version, which, if you try to heavily slice the ball and keep it quite low, is very beneficial to do. Next is the volley version, which gives you less time to prepare your racket and requires more control. However, by far the most useful variation is the one with the straight shot in between each corner shot. Let's look at that flight path. You can start with the bounce version, and when you feel ready, move on to the volley progression. This drill focuses on being able to hit accurate shots into the corner and being able to hit straight shots from angled shots. It doesn't have the same fast rhythm as the standard figure of 8 volleys, but it really is so much more useful for real situations. Here are a couple of unusual progressions for you to try. Both of them severely limit the amount of movement your lower body can make, focusing more on your hips and your shoulders. Drill 3 is the right or left corner drill. Standing near either front corner, hit shots from your forehand to your backhand. This is the only drill where the ball is hit in the direction it came from, but its benefit lies in the ability to maneuver the racket quickly and keep the ball under control. As with most drills, start with the bounce version, and when you feel ready, move on to the volley version. There should be no difference in bounce between the front wall and the side wall, but I still feel it's useful to do it both in the right and the left front corners. Try hitting the ball higher if you want a challenge, and also from further back. Closer to the corner focuses on reaction time. Further away focuses on ball control. The 3 previous drills that you've just seen and the 2 that follow in a moment are all included in the March PDF of my Solo Routines membership program. For €25 a year, you get a carefully planned and detailed solo routine sent to you every single month. In addition to the PDF, there's also a short explainer video, which is only visible to members, and in fact March also includes an audio companion that allows you to follow along on court. Full details can be found on my website, link is in the text description, as well as the link is shown on the screen at the moment. There's also a sample PDF and video for you to download and try. If you've got any questions, just let me know. Now, let's get back to those last 2 drills. Drill 4 is a drill I invented a while back, and I call it the figure of 4. Its objective is to recreate situations where the ball is moving towards the sidewall or has just hit the sidewall and you have to play a straight shot. It's really an isolated part of a pairs drill that I used a lot to focus on timing the ball. Here is the flight path. As you can see, you start with a cross-court shot that either hits the sidewall or gets very close. You then play a straight shot, and from that straight shot, either another straight drive if the ball is very tight, or a cross-court back to your backhand. As you get better at this, you can purposefully aim to cause yourself problems by hitting the cross-court to touch the wall just level with your forehand. As you can see, I perform this mid-court, but you could easily do it closer to the front wall or even further back, but further back requires a lot of accuracy. Obviously, this needs to be performed on both sides, and not only does it help in the middle of rallies, it's also excellent practice for service returns. One variation is to perform this in the middle of the court with a straight shot and then a cross court to the other side. However, you don't get the benefit of having to hit the straight shot close to the sidewall, but it's still useful to do if you like to vary things. Drill 5 is the single shot corner drive volley. Standing on the short line, hit a backhand into the left front corner. Aim so that the ball hits the front wall very close to the corner. Too close and you'll get a weird bounce. Too far away and you won't be able to keep the drill going for long. I'm doing a terrible job of demonstrating it, but once you improve your accuracy, you'll get a really good rhythm going. It's one that you can really hit hard too. Now for the progression, you need to do it on the volley, and boy, did I struggle to demonstrate this properly, and for that, I apologise. As with other drills, do this on both sides. Most will probably find the forehand a little easier, although it doesn't look like it here. So the question is, can you beat my embarrassingly low 7 volleys without mistake? Let me know. Well, there you have them. Hope you enjoyed them, and if you've got any questions, just let me know. If you want to maximise your time while doing solo drills, check out my Solo Routines membership. If you want to learn something new, check out this video. And remember, do something every single day to improve your squash. See ya!